So we just completed this 8 kVA system. Is the our third installation for today, Saturday, 13th, 14th rather, of June 2025. The first one was at Abuja, 6 kVA. Second one was at University of Ibadan, Idia Hall, 3 kVA. And this is the third one for this day. So right here, you can see that this is communicated and also selected lithium. We have the PV input 1, the surge, PV input 2 with the surge, this is surge, AC inputs, AC inputs, extra protection. Then we have the AC outputs and we have our emergency changeover here. So also we have the DC breaker MCB. We have it here too. So this is a 15 kilowatt hour Felicity lithium battery and it's currently charging. So let's see what we have here. Alright, preview one is currently delivering 2.50 kilowatts. The PV2 2.39 and it keeps going up. This is exactly 10:47 a.m. Alright, so yeah, this system was installed in absentia of our client who is in the US. We are so much trusted by Nigerians in diaspora. Anything Nigerians in diaspora, give it to the Trees Consulting. Number one, dealings with Nigerians in diaspora, the Trees Consulting is number one. And we are popular among Nigerians in diaspora because we've made a name for ourselves among them due to we always deliver in absence. Now these are the manuals that belong to the client. It comes with the system, and these are the communication cable for future upgrade. So now let's see what it powers. Currently, we are on the what? We are on solar. Let's see the load that is on this right now. The load is just 2% because we have only lightning on. So let's go and check. Alright, so this is the hallway. It's a duplex. Also, we have two bungalows. A bungalow with two apartments, two room bedroom connected to it. Okay, let's go upstairs. So I will just show you a few things. So this is the hallway also of the upstairs. Okay, let's start entering the rooms. Okay, room 1. So the AC is turned on, the light is turned on. So let's go. Alright, another space here. Alright, so here's another room. I think this leads to the master bedroom. Under AC, there's the second AC turned on, the lights turned on too. So this should be the master bedroom. I'm not sure. There's nobody here telling us that. That's the third AC turned on. I only advise maximum of 3 AC on this system. In peak sunlight. Yeah, inverter AC please. Alright, so let's go to the last room upstairs. Alright, this is room 3 upstairs, I guess. Yeah, this is room 3 because that other one is not a room. It leads to the master bedroom. So this is room 3. I don't want to on the AC. I don't want to overload the battery. It's just testing we are doing. And meanwhile, I recommend only 3 ACs on this inverter AC 3. Let's go downstairs. Beautiful house. What is this place? Okay, this is another room. Also powering it. Alright, here we have a beautiful kitchen. Yeah. Nice. Another space in here. Another room. Alright, this is lounge, I guess, like where you first enter when you enter inside the kitchen. This small room here leads to the sitting room. What do we have here? Wow, beautiful. Beautiful.
Vehicle approaching. Arrival. The trees consulting. Helicopter going up. Helicopter seeing people on the roof. Fixing the solar racks. Helicopter moving closer. People on the roof. Fixing the solar panels. Helicopter approaching. Area view. Helicopter approaching. 3 engineers fixing the first solar panels. Helicopter going down. People on the floor. The trees consulting vehicle. Helicopter approaching.
14
Counting
pieces of
the
641 panel.
panels. Omo, me I don tire. I no fit do all this con ten t creation voice over again. Ma do normal thing wey me I sabi, wey me I know. Alright now, you can see we have fixed the inverter on the wall. That's an 8 kVA inverter, and you can see our guys here duly working, though they are tired, but you don't stop when you are tired, you stop when you are done, because that's the second site on that day. That's the 14th of June 2025. We have first went to the University of Ibadan at Idia Hall, where we installed a 3 kVA lithium solar powered inverter system, lithium battery. So this was the second stop at Elebu, Ibadan. So right now, fixing the protection kit, very important. You can see it's fully loaded because we put that in our esteem. We don't want that we install your system finish, then you now start calling us that system is having issue because of there's no adequate quotation. At Driss Consulting, we put protection in high esteem. Number one, if you don't want to if you cannot afford our protection at Driss Consulting, we don't want to work with you. Yes, that's it. Because the protection with protection you avoid a lot of problems. Alright, right now fixing the wirings from the D board. So it's a duplex. It has two D board. So we have to connect the D board that is downstairs. We have to connect it to upstairs. So that is why we are flying trunking from everywhere. You know, it have to be. We don't want to do surface wiring. It has to be very neat and alluring to the eyes. Alright, as tradition, you know, at the Trees Consulting, while we have a team working on the indoor, we have another team. That's two team indoor. One working on the inverter system, the other working on the wiring, and this is the outdoor team. They are done mounting the solar panels now. They are flying the wire into the building. You can see this hole here. This hole connects the staircase where the system was. So to pass the solar wire in, and they have done that right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you guys should
The
continue.
solar
I'm
wire
waiting
is
for
in.
this guy
So now
to be
running the
done with the
electrical
wire.
wires
Faster.
so we can power everywhere in the
Hey, collect
building,
from this guy.
because we have
This guy on the other side, Khalid.
another building inside this compound that want to power. That's a
If you come down,
bungalow.
make it come down small.
We just want to
Dúró,
use the
kọ́ wá
system to
wálẹ̀
power
kiri
the
dúró.
lighting,
O ní gẹ̀ẹ́tì bẹ́ẹ̀.
just as you have seen from the beginning in the video as explained. Alright, done with the drilling and the wire has been passed. The work is gradually being completed. That's about 80% done. So okay, this is another D board where we have to connect power to. So that's the changeover we install for it. So this is the D board for the bungalow.
Citizen. Always act.
All right, rounding off the job, rounding off the job. Here we have Taiwo, the supervisor. He's cross-checking everything to make sure attention is paid to details and everything is well fixed. So supervise this job. So job done. Now finishing touch. That's Taiwo doing the finishing touch. Yeah, just to make sure everything is perfect.
Yeah, even
15 kilowatt hour lithium battery, Felicity brand, the filler. All right, now let's give you the area view of the job done. Right here we have 14 pieces of 640 watt. Yeah, 14 pieces is a lot actually, but yeah, that's good because even in rainy season like this, you'll still be enjoying because your system will charge fast. So the client plans to upgrade. Yeah, he plans to upgrade. So by the time you want to upgrade, you won't be adding more panels as much as this. Just a few. Then one more battery. That's it. You can see the panels well arranged on the roof. And that is the end of the 8 kVA installation. Next up is Abuja. See you later. The Trees Consulting 𝐈𝐍𝐒𝐋𝐀𝐑. This is our price list. Chat us today and go for your budget now. Upgrade later. When you go reach out?